I need to turn all these lights off. I don't pay no bills around here. Actually, you pay all the bills. You don't really wanna be my lady. You don't. Just trying to say. Want it, but she's so gon' call and drive you crazy. They gon' drive you crazy. I know I got a lot of explaining to do. I know I went ghost on y'all, but please believe me and you when I say that life has been lifing and we are about to catch up. I'm gonna try and make it super quick, but knowing me, it's probably gonna use all of my battery to tell everything that's been going on. And then to be honest, I don't even really remember where we left off at. Let me see. Dang, the last time we talked was Thanksgiving. That's crazy. Yeah, so much has happened since then. So where should we start? I don't know. I feel like, and everyone will tell you that during that time, I definitely was saying that I was going through like a midlife crisis. I was going through the 25-year-old crisis of like, what the F am I going to do with my life? And whatever I choose, I need to hurry up and choose it now. So I was just going through a thing and I decided to make a complete career shift, and I decided that I wanted to start applying for a medical sales job just because I wanted to like stay kind of health related, but I wanted to tap into like sales. I didn't have no experience. Y'all know, well, we could talk about it now. So I was working for my state health department, had a pretty decent, for it being my first like real job out of college, it was actually like a really good job. To be 25 and trying to pay bills and take care of a kid by myself, it was not a really good job. I was struggling. I always had to have 2 jobs. Like I always had to work in a club or do like some type of side bar hustle. Oh, pause. I know my house is dirty as hell. I wasn't gonna fake the funk with y'all. It is what it is. Don't judge me. Is your house clean? Anyways, I don't know. Long story short, it was an okay job, but I wasn't challenging myself in that role either. Like it was just a very much admin work type of job. And I was bored. I was so bored, y'all. I was so bored. I was so bored. I wasn't being challenged at all. I attempted to get involved in some things and it just didn't work out. So we was like, F it, like let's look into something else. So started applying to all these medical sales jobs. It wasn't hearing nothing back at all. Was reaching out to recruiters, nothing. Went and did, what's that thing called? MedSource. Like I got a MedSource subscription, which I need to cancel because they just took my $30. Yeah, I was doing everything and I was getting very, very discouraged. I was like, what the F? So then I started applying just to like anything, literally like any job that was making more than what I was making. So I got to a point where I was just like so desperate to get another job that I applied to be a manager at Target because they were making more than what I was making, and Target denied me. So when I tell you I was like really discouraged, I was like, damn, like I can't even go manage a Target. Like I think I could manage a Target. Why do they think that I can't manage a Target? So I got to a point where I was just like, you know what? I prayed on it so hard. I said, whatever happens, happens. Because I was at a point where I was tired of trying to figure things out by myself. I was tired of doing that by myself. So I threw on up to the big guy upstairs and I was just like, God, like, please put your hands on this job search process because clearly what I'm doing isn't working. Like I can't do it alone. Like, could you please just put your hands on this process? And we could definitely go deeper into that. When I tell people this story, like I do go deeper into it because I think that was like the turning point. I lie to you not. That was the turning point of my job finding process because the next day I applied to one more job, and it so happened to be the current job that I have, and that was like the quickest response that I got back. Like I was getting a lot of denial letters. I was getting so many denial letters, and that was very soul crushing to me. I want to say they reached back out to me in like a week, which was really good. And it was around, what time was this? This was like the top of December. So they reached back out and they were like, we want to push you through the interview process. And y'all, when I tell you this was the most intensive interview process that I've ever been in. This is a tech sales job. I really like the industry. We just have so much to talk about, y'all. I gotta break these down into different videos. But when I tell you that the interview process was quick, for one, I was shitting bricks because like we would go through one interview round and then they'd be like, okay, can you meet back up tomorrow at 8? And I'd be like, God damn, like, I guess I don't have no choice. So I was trying to like balance all of my jobs and balance this interview process. I want to say I did 4 to 5 rounds. One of them was just, I can't even remember, dog. Dang, I should have documented this. I think one of them were just like initial Zoom interviews. One of them was in person. One of them we had to do a mock prospect call type situation. So they gave us a prospect. We studied it, had to come up with questions as a group to like, you know, what we would ask the prospect and stuff like that. And then we had to do a mock call. It was crazy. It was crazy to me because I knew absolutely nothing. I knew nothing about tech. I knew nothing about sales. I had no experience at all, and I was very intimidated because all of the candidates that I was going through with, they did this before. And like nothing, like I didn't know what a CRM was. I didn't know, to be honest with you, I didn't know what a prospect was. Like I didn't know what that meant. Didn't know what a discovery call was. Looking back at it, it's actually really funny because I was just cramming information day by day. Like I had to learn so much so quick, and I'm glad that I did it. Like that was the mental stimulation that I really needed. And I was just like, well, if I can do this, like I could do whatever that I want to do. So I was really intimidated because everyone's done this before. I didn't know anything. And it was back to back to back. I think I was getting like 2 to 3 hours of sleep because I would do the interview process. I would go to work, first of all. I would go to work, had to do my work at work, was studying on the side to try and figure out everything that I needed to know, like any podcast that I could listen to learn about the tech industry, anything that I can learn around e-commerce. So I sell e-commerce tech. I gotta go look back at my contract and see what I can and can't talk about. But yeah, I literally had to learn everything. So that was that. Got that job. And y'all, when they say like God's plans are always bigger than like what you have planned, that is 100% true. Because like I said, originally I was looking into medical sales, and I came across this job because while looking for stuff, and like I said, I got desperate. I just started applying to everything, looking into everything. And when I looked into the company that I looked into now, or that I'm at now, I just saw how they treated their employees. And like one of the things that really stuck out to me was like they have the highest employee happiness ratings out of like all the companies that I looked at. So I was just like, dang, like if I could work somewhere where I'm happy or everybody's happy, I'll be cool. So that's really like what took the turn. And that was like literally my last application that I put in before I was just like, F it, like God got it, because I don't know what to do anymore. So yeah, this job is in like another city. So I've been driving back and forth since January. It started in January. So that was like a whole process before Christmas. They let us know, I think, like I said, the interview process was 2 weeks. They let me know that I had the job maybe like 2 days after like they did everything, which is crazy. Like it was literally the fastest job process. Well, it was the longest, the hardest, but as far as like getting a call back that I got the job, definitely the quickest. So that was that. That was me going through looking for a job, getting a new job. So now I'm in a whole new world. I still have so much more to learn, but this past month has literally just been me grinding, me learning about the industry that I am, because y'all know, like, I'm obsessed with mastery. Like, I love studying how people master their art. And that's something that I strive, whatever I do, like I strive to get to that level with whatever work that I do. So considering that this is paying my bills now, I had so much to learn, and it was frustrating. It was very frustrating at first. I think on day 2, I almost busted out crying in the office. My brain had just hurt so bad of cramming so much information into my head, because not only did I have to learn my company's tech, I had to learn how tech worked. I had to learn the industry. I had to learn our competitors' tech, which I'm still learning. I had to learn different job titles. I had to learn different marketing like goals and things like that, like how companies look at marketing and how like digital marketing has like really just took off in the past 2 to 3 years, and how we fit in, where we fit in. It was just so much, and I was just like, I don't know, I think my brain just died. So I almost busted out crying in the office, but literally one of my coworkers saw the tear forming in this little corner, and she walked in and she was just like, y'all don't know shit, do y'all? And I was just like, absolutely not. Like, I'm about to cry. And she was like, it's okay, I didn't know shit for like the first 3 months. And it just took so much weight off of my shoulders. I felt so much better that, I don't know. I don't know. Just hearing it from someone else of like, yeah, like this is a hard ass job. It's normal that you are crumbling and it's going to get better. So I love my coworkers. Like, we have such good chemistry in that office. Everyone is funny as hell, and that's what keeps the days going. Like, everyone is so funny. Everyone is so funny. What else? I am moving. I'm moving in 2 weeks, y'all, and as y'all can see, ain't shit packed. So that is gonna be my next couple of weeks, is just getting my work done. And y'all, tech sales is hard. I kind of really didn't do no background research of how fucking hard the job was. It's definitely not a 9-to-5 job. It is like a 5 to 12 job. I don't know. But I do know I do enjoy the industry a lot. Very thankful and excited that I'm like even given the opportunity to be in this space. Very excited to see where it will take me, because my role isn't where I want to end up. I'm still exploring options of where I could end up, but I do know I want to be somewhere in like customer relations, or just like, you know, account management, something around there that like really balances relationship building and just making sure that your people are happy, because I do think that is what I'm good at. I'm good at relationship building. So yeah, I'll be moving in 2 weeks. I have to pack up everything. I'm downsizing like a mug, but I am just telling myself that it's temporary sacrifices. I really didn't want to get a 1-bedroom, so I'll be open and honest about that. I did have to go down and get a 1-bedroom, just because where I'm moving to is really fucking expensive. And even though I do have a great salary, I wasn't really trying to like bank on commission just yet, because that would be dumb to count money that I don't have. So I did downsize, just to be close to my job, and then also close to my son's school, because my son will be starting school in August. But yeah, y'all, that's about it. Still no man. Same friends. Haven't been able to keep up with my projects, so YouTube definitely had to take a pause for a second. But it's all good, baby. Like, we're coming back, and I'm so happy. I'm so thankful and grateful, and I don't know, I've just really been like tapping in and balancing my mental space. So I've learned that like the thing that keeps me going, I don't want to say keeps me going, but like keeps me balanced, is really focusing on like breath work. I listen to a lot of mental wellness podcasts now, just to keep my thoughts from getting clouded, just to keep myself from getting discouraged or like down, or when I'm feeling overwhelmed. Deeply Well is one of my favorite podcasts. She always says that like it's a safe space to land, and that is my safe space to land. When I get frustrated, when I get overwhelmed, I land there. Like it's just, I have to decompress because what I do for my work now is just so much, so overwhelming. Sometimes it could be high anxiety because you're worried about like, am I gonna hit my quota? Like, what the fuck am I not doing right? What am I doing wrong? I just be needing a space to decompress. Another one that I can't believe I just found it, but I'm really liking On Purpose. That's a really good podcast that I love. Just focusing on my mental space, keeping it clear, staying organized. I'm trying to stay organized. I have to time block my schedule for the day for me to stay focused and on track. That it takes a lot of time to do, especially like I have so many things to juggle that sometimes I get frustrated with trying to time block because it's like, dang, like I have so much shit to do. What do I want to allot my time to? But we're getting there. And then I'm so excited. My line sister just released her financial planners. So I got one of those. I'm so excited to get my hands on mine because we got to fix my finances. Like I got to stop spending money like I sell drugs. I got to. Or I got to start selling drugs. And I'm trying to stay home. I don't want to go to jail. So I'll be having my hands on that on Wednesday. So next weekend, I definitely am sitting down to take some time to just reorganize. I gotta find some time to pack. I effing suck at packing, y'all. I don't know who is good at packing, but I suck at it. And I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. And I don't want to get rid of none of my stuff, but my dining room table has to go. I'm so sad. I'm so sad that I can't take my dining room table with me. But it is what it is. So yeah. On this week's vlog, we'll be packing. We'll be stressing the hell out. We're not gonna be stressing. Actually, let me take that back. Rewind. We're going to be packing. We're going to be planning, and we're going to be praying. I wanted to do a vision board so bad, but as y'all see, my December was very busy. And I wanted to do like, I don't want to say a vision board, but kind of like a vision board, but like a prayer board all in one. But it's in a book. I bought the book. I started it. I just didn't get it finished. So I wanted to separate out my prayers, by different categories. Financial, job, relationships, personal, my family. I think those are all the categories I had. I might have had like goals. I don't know. But write down my prayers for each of those categories and put them in an envelope, and we will revisit them when they get answered, because they will get answered. And yeah, y'all, that's about it. Like I said, we have a lot to unpack because I've just been going through so much. Also, like a really tough time for me right now because I don't want to say I'm struggling with balancing, but I just feel like first of all, being a mother is ghetto as hell. Like, I love it to death, but this shit is ghetto. It is a lot of stressing and anxiety all the effing time. Like, am I doing okay as a mom? Is he safe? Am I developing him into like a great person, or is he an asshole? Like, I don't know. It's just a whole bunch of stress to me, and I wish we're getting personal. I do wish that I had a partner to like just help out with that. I think that's why I'm so stressed the hell out about finding someone, but I really need to stop. I feel like the reason why I haven't found the one yet is because I'm looking too hard. But I would love to start sharing some of these responsibilities with somebody, because doing life alone is hard as hell. It's so hard. But I have a lot of mom guilt. I have been struggling with mom guilt so bad recently, and I feel like when you start excelling at like your job, your family takes a hit. When you start excelling at being a good mom, you're not doing as much work that you could be doing. And I do understand that like some people are like, the work will be there, like you need to focus on your family. But at the same time, like, I'm paying the bills, and if I could focus on my family all day long, but I would love for us to still have a house and eat some food at the end of the day. So I would like to dig into that some more, but like I said, it's just, we got so much to unpack, and I feel like I've already been talking too much. Y'all probably won't even get to this point, but we got a lot going on. was something else that I wanted to say. Oh, just like my space, like where I'm at. I don't know if like y'all have ever heard people talk about growth and how it's very cyclical. I hope I said that correctly, but it very much goes in a cycle of like, I don't even know. I know it's growth, like your growing season, there's success, and then there's like something in between. The journey, I guess. I don't know. Very much back at a building stage at the beginning of the cycle. And I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm really trying to take the time to like enjoy the journey and be grateful. But child, we back at the bottom. We are back at the bottom, and I don't know. Welcome to the bottom with me, I guess. So that's what we be doing, and I can't wait to see y'all. I won't be vlogging no more this weekend. I'm about to go do some work, prep for my week. We had off today. Today's President's Day, by the way. But I still need to prep because in this role, I learned that like I am the most successful when I prep, when I have a game plan of like, these are the accounts that I'm gonna attack for this week. These are the people that I would like to focus on. Like, this is, I'm kind of getting into a place at my job where like I'm finding my flow. So I really try to like, I feel like in this industry, people really get caught up in the marketing of things. And while marketing is great, it might be where I want to, or it might be like, you know, where I want to end up in my career. We still gotta remember that we're talking to people here. And sometimes like when you're too markety or when you're trying to sell something so hard, I don't want to buy it just because I feel like you're just trying to sell it to me. Like, I don't feel like I need it. So I'm really focusing on how can I talk to people, and the people that I talk to are like high up in their organizations. So I'm learning how to talk to people at a higher status. But how can I still talk to them and make them feel like we're having a one-on-one conversation? Like, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm actually really trying to help you. Because I will say one thing about my new job is I believe in the product that I sell. I really do think it is a great piece of software. I think we do it exceptionally well. So I'm not selling nothing that I don't believe in myself. That's it. I hope y'all make it this far. I hope I didn't scare y'all off from the rest of the vlog. I have a couple of clips. I took my baby to the zoo yesterday. So I have a couple of clips from that we'll just pretend is the rest of the week. If I ever lie to y'all about timeline, I will let y'all know first that like this happened yesterday, and then we're gonna jump back into like present day stuff. Or maybe I can actually like put it where it belongs and we could jump into this talking part later. It wasn't a lot of clips, so we'll see. I don't know.
First person shooter mode. We turning your son to a funeral. To them niggas that say they gon' office, you better be talking about working in cubicles. Yeah, them boys had a lot, but I knew the code. A lot of niggas debating my numero. Not the 3, not the 2 on the UNO. Yeah. Numero UNO. Me and Drizzy, this shit like the Super Bowl. Man, this shit then the biggest the what? Big as the Super Bowl, but the difference is it's just two guys playing shit that they did in the studio. Niggas usually send their verses back to me and they be terrible, just like a 2-year-old. I love a dinner with some fine women. When they start debating about who the GOAT, I'm like, go ahead, say it then. Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT?
Hey friends, happy Saturday, whatever day it is. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday. It is the next week and we're about to pack my apartment. It's going to be the most ghettoest thing you've ever seen, and my ADHD is probably gonna tell real bad. So I don't know how to pack, y'all. I don't know how to pack. I really swear that this is what Dad's was for. This will be my 5th move, and this will be the first time I'm packing up my stuff myself. Usually, I think my last move, I paid movers to pack my stuff up because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, but whatever. So we are here. I'm about to pack my stuff. I'm about to use like my baby. So I have, for Christmas, I saved all of like the paper. So I do have stuff to wrap up some of my glass, but for now I'm just using like my baby's clothes to wrap this stuff up because why not? Like, it's here. I guess that's like double packing, right? Like, it saves some time. But yeah, I'm about to turn my music back on and just, I don't know, just try. My goal today is at least to pack up the kitchen. I get my keys in 2 weeks. So I don't know, y'all. I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I just picked a room and the room was the kitchen. So that's what we're starting on first. So yeah. I need to turn all these lights off. I don't pay no bills around here. Actually, you pay all the bills.
Don't wanna be a player. I don't wanna be a player no more. I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot. But me and Punisher still got what you're looking for. From a thug niggas, from a thug niggas.
So I'm sitting here thinking like,
I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot.
I bought turkey meat last weekend. I can make me some tacos because I got my beans. I got the tortillas. You just packed your pans, girl. What are we talking about lunch? You're about to starve in the next couple of weekends. And I'm about to have 2 rents, y'all. Poor ain't even about to be the word. It was just 1 month that overlapped my rents. And the new apartment wouldn't work with me on like extending my move-in date. They only gave me 2 weeks, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I got a really good rate on it. And it was upgraded, which is nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to go out for lunch. And I'm really tired of like eating out. I really am. I don't know why I continue to get on this camera and just bold-faced lie to y'all. Like, bold-faced lie. I don't know what my problem is, and I'm so sorry. I thought I was gonna pack up that apartment and move. No, I hired movers. I couldn't do it. I hired movers. I just have to unpack my stuff, or y'all can't see. Can y'all see? I have to unpack my stuff. I'm sure you can see. But we're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna go to a candle making class. I've been in Charlotte for almost 3 months now.